former OVH Energy and its affiliates, Apapa SPM Limited, was reported to own the underlisted assets prior to its acquisition by NNPC PLC. 380 company-owned stations, a jetty ASPM with 240,000 metric tons, 8 LPG plants, 3 lubricant blending plants, 3 aviation and fuel depots, and 12 warehouses. Whereas upon acquisition, the record of assets credited to OVH Energy indicate only 72 company stations and other assets are said to be either on lease or owned by third parties. There are also other allegations including, but not limited to, vindictive placement of the initial staff of NNPC Retail, appointment of an expertise as a managing director, and relocation of the NNPC Retail headquarters from Abuja to Lagos. It is, however, worthy to note, to remind you, all that the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended has vested in the National Assembly the powers to cause an investigation into matters with which it has legislative competence, with the aim of exposing non-compliance with due process, laws, or inefficiency by public officers or agencies. This hearing is not intended to winch out any person, but to have clarity on the various claims and complaints that have been brought to the attention of the committee and the House of Representatives. Once again, you are all welcome. Thank you very much.
I think your presence will make things a lot easier for the House and the ad hoc committee and to the NNPCL, because as the chief executive and the #1 officer there, you'll be able to clarify a lot of the cloudy areas so that things will become clear both to the ad hoc committee and the House when they do report, and to the general public. As the chairman has said, this is not a witch hunt, and there is no way the House will be witch hunting an agency of government anyway. But the Speaker that I represent at this moment has full confidence in the ability of the members here seated to interact with you, get clarifications, and report same to the House when we resume. The 10th Assembly, you will find as we go on, is completely different from the past, even as we build on previous achievements. There is a total commitment to ensuring that we all join hands, executive and other branches of government, to reposition, refocus, and rebuild this country. It is not going to be based on conflict, but shared understanding, exchange of ideas, mutual respect, and the commitment to doing the right thing at the right time. As you know, there is nothing that the NNPC will do that will not attract public interest. That is normal, and I'm sure you are used to it by now. Even if you call them and give them a liter of oil, the question will be, why is it 1 liter and not 2? And so on and so forth. So this is a very critical one. You may have taken the best decisions in your own judgment, and it is left for you to let this ad hoc committee know what the issues are.
You are seeing our new presence. We are in control of this market today, Mr. Chairman. We have bought assets. We know clearly what we bought. There's a listing of this asset. It's not what is read in the media that people have petitioned you. We are ready to give you all the entire information immediately after this meeting or subsequently, so that you can deal with it yourself. You see it for yourself, so that we do not bore you with data on this table. But I can tell you that it's nowhere near what you are seeing. As we speak today, we have combined, we have 320 company-owned dealer-operated assets in the company today, a combination of NNPC Retail and the OVH acquisition. We have 619 dealer-owned, dealer-operated assets, a total of over 939 fuel stations, that are now different from what you used to know, that you are seeing them across the country. We are completing the branding. Nigerians trust this. And I can tell you, Chairman, just 3 weeks ago, I don't know if anyone is from Lagos. I didn't hear anyone from Lagos. There was a small emergence of queue, few hours of queue, and what caused it? One company increased their prices by 7 naira. As simple as this, everybody rushed to our stations, and then queue started developing to the companies that are not. This is the security that the PIA has envisaged, that Nigerians will have choice, Nigerians will not be exploited. We will be the market balancer. We will create the stability of pricing. We will not exploit Nigeria because it's their company. And therefore, the existence and the growth of this company is in the best interest of Nigeria, Mr. Chairman. And I thank you for the opportunity to speak to you.
My take is just to maybe recap what you said. We would love to pay an oversight visit to those assets because it's part of our mandate. Because part of the allegations on the acquisition of OVH is those assets of OVH were not properly listed. So the committee will be glad to visit those assets and to take stock and inventory before we submit our final report. And don't forget the necessary documents that should be sent to the committee so that we can peruse and it will guide us in compiling and making our final report.